Yeah, I say in about a year, you'll see my true testimony. You'll see why I say the things that I say, and hopefully, there's somebody out there that's mature enough to wish me the best and to actually say something nice to me, because I have a testimony. And I'm realizing right now that I really truly have a testimony. And one thing that, my student advocate was saying to me is whether or not you know it, you're doing better than what you thought you would. You don't look like what you've been through. You have a true testimony. Going through what I'm going through right now, from being in competitions to going to these schools, and to being certified to do things, and to have certain jobs that I always wanted. Those are the reason why I am so happy and blessed to this day. Those are my true testimony, and this shows that I am leveling up in the world. I would never let nobody ever make me feel like I wasn't doing anything or doing anything great. I grew up being in competition with peoples because everybody want to race to the finish line to get what they dreamed of. And then I'm saying that this world is big enough for everybody to get what they want. It's not like there's one single job in this world and everybody's coming for that job and whoever gets it first is the most successful person. No. And I wish people stop thinking that way. And I want to let y'all know that there's enough room, there's enough careers for everybody. And I said what I said because so many people's in my life that was in my life been in so much competition with me. And half the time I didn't even know I was in competition with anybody. I didn't know people was competing with me. And I'm saying, like, what people compete with me for? There's no reason to compete with me because, one, we don't have the same future. We don't have the same goals. We don't have the same nothing of anything. So I thought it was kind of funny to me that people would actually sit there and look at me and say, I got to compete with this bitch because she's getting everything I want. But guess what? I'm going to do something crazier and dramatic so I could get what I want and be better than her. And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, are you okay, sweetie? Is everything okay, Bookie? I didn't even know we was in a competition, honestly. I'm over here wishing you all the best. And this goes for anybody. And I don't have to know you very well to wish you all the best. If I say God bless you, I meant that. This is not being shady or being funny in any way. But then in your mind, you're saying F me. And then you're saying that, oh, she ain't never gonna be. And I'm saying here like, okay, well, you have a great day. So, see, sometimes I don't always want to be communicative with peoples. I don't want to be friends with peoples because there's so many people out here who wish you nothing but the worst. And they have so much negativity in their minds. In your mind, you're thinking, oh, this person is going to grow to be something great. This person is going to glow up. You're going to have the best year of your life. You're wishing nothing but the best for these peoples. And you have no ill feelings in your heart, but somehow, some way, people find a way to have ill feelings in their heart about you. Why is that? Now, a lot of people don't want to hear what I have to say, and you definitely don't want to get the receive the advice, and you don't want to understand anything I'm trying to say. Receiving my advice is beneficial to a lot of people because one day you're going to see that you was never in a competition with anybody. You was just unhappy with yourself because things didn't work out the way you wanted. And y'all never heard of the saying that God laughs at people who try to make plans because you think your plan's going to go the way you want when God has something greater for you? Yeah, I say that to myself all the time. And I laugh at myself constantly because I keep making plans, but God plans something better than what I could ever dream of. And all of a sudden, literally overnight, God had made some of my plans come true. He made all my dreams come true. Everything that I ever asked for, I wrote down in my notebook, typed it in my laptop, and I did it over and over. It came true. I said I wanted to rub elbows with some really heavy hitters, people that's going to put me in the same lane as other career driven peoples. That happened. I wanted somebody to bless me with some knowledge of things in order to know how to run a business. Guess what? I finally found that. And I found that not only in my student advocate, but other people that's taking up business classes. And one thing I thought it was too hard to get that I asked God for. He is making it happen. Because why? I spoke to the first round of peoples that's going to put me in that position to get that thing that I want. And I'm not going to tell it to y'all until it happens. Now, some of the things I'm doing right now, I'm keeping to myself because I don't want nobody to know. Why? I'm protecting myself and making sure it comes true, because I do have a lot of haters. And the best part about it is that all these silent haters think I will never amount to anything. I'm never going to be blessed with anything. Let's run down the list of things I was blessed with and what I'm about to be blessed with. I got me a home. I'm invested in a home. My apartment, love it. Everything about it, perfect. Never wanted to trade it for anything else. The career that I wanted, I got it. Not only that I got a side hustle, which is another job that I'm doing right now, but the career that I've been destined for is here. The school I want to go to, I'm going after I finish with my bachelor's in this school. Got accepted already. I wanted to shadow 4 doctors, not 1, but 4 doctors in the podiatric world. I did that last month. I loved it, had fun with it. It was amazing. Then I met some other peoples who owns bookstores and other, city jobs. I'm talking about own. I'm not talking about work for. Own. I met people who own businesses. And when I told them about my business plan, I told them about what I was doing for a living, where I'm going to for school, they was very intrigued about it. And the look on their face was like, wow, so this is what you want to do. I got something else I want you to do. And now I got people offering me positions. And then on top of that, one day I woke up and I checked my messages on my phone, and I had over 48 messages. It's from different places that wanted me to work for them. Now, I have every reason to be cocky. I have every reason to say what I want to say because it's true. I am that bitch. Okay, 2, God has blessed me with everything. I am God's favorite. I am God's chosen one. And every time somebody tries to put me down, say something negative, God keeps bringing me back up. I was like, sweetie, none of your insults, everything you say and do would never affect me because God got me at the end. I truly love and believe the Lord above. And to do my part, I bust my ass doing the footwork, paperwork. I advertise myself so much, whether it's online, whether it's from my school's LinkedIn page or is whatever. I got people looking at me. I got people contacting me and wanting to have conversations with me. And I am truly grateful for those opportunities. I said I wanted the opportunity to speak to the president of my school. And I said I wanted the opportunity to speak to, the higher ups around my job and let them know that something I want, I know it's out of reach. And I'm going to bust my ass to get that. Somebody say it's never out of reach. It's in your grasp. It's just, you got to know how to do it. I was like, yeah. To everybody who made me feel ugly, to making me feel like I wasn't smart, the joke's on you. I wake up every morning thanking the Lord for every opportunity that came my way. And what's coming up next is going to be better than I ever expected. And every day I cry because it keeps hitting me. The truth. Everything from phone calls to emails to opportunities to people's, like with people's, I'm like, oh my God, Kimberly, this is really happening. But it's happening. And when I said between the fall and spring of next year is going to be the best because I got something lined up, and it's being put in motion. We already did it. I already got the schedule. I already got the calendar. We already put everything in place. It's a fucking wrap. And it's nothing but the Lord. So let me get my butt dressed. I gotta head out because I got so much things to do. But oh my God, I am so happy for this. And I can't wait for y'all to see it. Y'all gonna physically see everything next year. And if I feel like it, I'll show you at the graduation because I'm like, I don't know. I kept thinking whether or not I should record myself or let somebody else record me or just not record at all. But if y'all want to see that graduation, let me know. Let me know.